You're not lazy, you're not broken, you're exhausted from being someone you're not. Every single day, you wake up and put on a version of yourself that isn't real. The confident one, the one who has it figured out, the one who doesn't struggle, doesn't doubt, doesn't feel lost. And by the end of the day, you're drained, not from work, from performing. That performance is killing you. And by the end of this video, I am going to show you exactly how it is destroying your life and what to do about it. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you said what you actually thought? Not the polished version, not the safe version, what you actually thought. When was the last time you admitted you didn't know something instead of pretending you did? When was the last time you let someone see you struggle instead of hiding until you figured it out? For most men, the honest answer is they can't remember, because somewhere along the way, you learned that the real you wasn't acceptable. Maybe you showed emotion and got shut down. Maybe you failed and got shamed. Maybe you were just yourself and got rejected. So you built another version, a safer one that wouldn't get hurt. And that version has been running your life ever since. Here's the problem. The man you're pretending to be requires constant energy. Every interaction, you have to calculate. What would the confident version say? How would the successful version react? What would the man who has it together do here? That calculation never stops. It runs in the background of every conversation, every meeting, every moment with your family, and it's exhausting you. Not physically, somewhere deeper, in a place you can't even name. You're tired in a way that sleep doesn't fix. Because the exhaustion isn't from doing too much, it's from being someone you're not. Now here's where it gets worse. The man you're pretending to be is blocking the man you could become. Think about it. Every ounce of energy going into the performance is energy not going into growth. You can't become something new while you're busy maintaining something fake. You're so committed to the illusion that you have no resources left for the reality. And the longer this goes on, the more you forget who you actually are. The performance becomes all you know. The mask fuses to your face, and one day you realize you have no idea what you actually want, what you actually feel, what you actually believe. You've become a stranger to yourself. If this is hitting close to home, I need you to stop and subscribe right now. This channel is for men who are done performing and ready to get real. If that's you, you need to keep seeing this content. So why do we do this? Why do we perform? Because at some point, we decided that who we really are isn't enough. Not consciously. We didn't sit down and make that choice. It happened slowly, through small moments of rejection, through messages that told us to man up, toughen up, figure it out. We learned that vulnerability is weakness, that doubt is failure, that struggle is shameful. So we hid those parts, and we built a version that didn't have them. But here's what nobody told you. Those parts you hid, they're not weaknesses. They're your humanity. The doubt means you're thoughtful. The struggle means you're growing. The vulnerability means you're capable of real connection. You didn't hide your flaws, you hid your depth. And now you're walking around as a shallow version of yourself, wondering why life feels empty. Let me tell you what authenticity actually looks like. It's not announcing your problems to everyone. It's not performing vulnerability as a new kind of mask. It's simply this: the outside matches the inside. When you're confident, you show confidence. When you're uncertain, you admit uncertainty. When you don't know, you say you don't know. It's that simple, and that terrifying, because it means giving up control of how people see you. It means risking rejection. It means trusting that who you actually are is enough. Most men won't do it. They'll keep performing until they die. Never known, never seen, never real. But some men reach a point where the exhaustion becomes unbearable, where the emptiness becomes too loud to ignore, where they realize that being rejected for who they really are is better than being accepted for who they really not. If you're at that point, here's what you do. Start small. One conversation, one moment of honesty, one time where you say what you actually think instead of what's safe. Notice what happens. Usually, nothing catastrophic. Usually, people respect it. Usually, you feel something you haven't felt in years. Relief. The relief of not performing, even for a moment. Build from there, one honest moment at a time, until the performance becomes the exception instead of the rule. The man you're pretending to be is killing the man you could become. It's time to let him die, so the real you can finally live.